Welcome to another edition of Cardinal Weekly presented by the Cardinal Sports Network. It's appropriate we're coming to you this week from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. Basketball is in full swing and beyond the halfway point. Let's catch up on what's going on with the Cardinals and Lady Cards. Though the Cardinals, who are ranked number 15 coming into the week, are coming off a 96-82 home loss Saturday to number 24 Paris, they're having a great season. The Cardinals are 17-3 overall and 8-1 in Region 14 Conference, which is tied with Paris for the best record. In Saturday's game against Paris, Dennis Mitchell and Damari Paris led the way with 19 points each. Andre Zabargman had a double-double with 15 points and 13 rebounds. By the way, the Cardinals wore throwback Henderson County uniforms in the game in honor of former longtime coach Leon Spencer. Spencer was in attendance as the creation of a scholarship. His name was announced.
We would like to present you with the original jersey from your picture.
The Cardinals were scheduled to travel Wednesday to Carthage to take on Panola. They will be at home Saturday to take on Navarre in a 4 p.m. tip-off, and we will have that game for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network. As for the Lady Cards, they were ranked 8th nationally coming into the week with a 17-2 season record and 72 conference mark, which has them tied atop the standing. The Lady Cards entered the week fresh off an 80-59 thumping of Tyler at Wagstaff Gym. The Lady Cards trailed 15-14 after one quarter before hitting stride and running away from the Apache Ladies. Mercedes Brooks topped the Lady Cards scoring with 20 points. Arlicia McElroy had 19 and Mikkel Miller 15. They were scheduled to be at home Wednesday against Kilgore in a game we webcast on the Cardinal Sports Network. Gets the ball down low to Brooks, goes off her hands, but she does save it, gets it over to Dee Smith for three. Smith knocks down another three.
Well executed.
Thurman working against Smith, thought about the step drop back jumper, decides to drive it, and the block is by Taisha Moore, and Thurman is out of bounds when she touches the basketball. But that's going to wrap it up, and our final score is going to be Trinity Valley 65 and the Lady Rangers 54. Saturday, the Lady Cards go to Brenham to take on Glenn. Softball season begins for the Lady Cardinals Saturday when they host Alvin for a doubleheader at Drumgoole Field at Kane Park. Action begins at 2 p.m. The Lady Cards went 26-24 last year in the first year for co-head coaches Kathleen and James Rodriguez. The Lady Cards take to the road for the next couple of weeks before returning on February 10th to take on Eastern Oklahoma. Next week, the Lady Cards will be in Fort Worth for the annual Cowtown Classic where they will play 5 games. The big news for the Cardinal football team occurred at season's end when Brad Smiley resigned to take the offensive coordinator's position at Northwestern State. Smiley's last game was the Champs Heart of Texas Bowl, which saw the Cardinals claim a dramatic 48-41 win over Garden City in comeback fashion. The Cardinals finished 9-3 on the year and ranked 6th nationally. Officially, the Cardinals won a 4th straight SWJC-FC regular season conference title. The 2013 title, which would have made it 5 straight, was vacated by NJCAA sanctions. Smiley left the college as the all-time winningest head football coach and matched the late Carl Andrews as the longest tenured with 11 years. Offensive coordinator Sherry Petit was promoted to head coach. Petit just completed his 5th season at the college over 2 tenures, having been here for 3 seasons from the 2010 through 12 seasons and then the past 2 seasons. He was head football coach at NEO for 1 season in 2013.
Man, I am tickled to death. I am just honored to be your football coach. I'm a son of a coach, an educator, and I do not take these responsibilities lightly. And I am ready to get rolling, ready to get going, and just fired up to be here. But just moving forward, we talk about Trinity Valley. It's a family. And having my family here is huge. The Athens community has been so good to us. You know, we've been here just completing our 5th year. You know, as we go out into the community, we talk about our church family and have members of them here today. You go to colleges, you go to other towns, you go to universities, and every place has nice, pretty buildings. But what separates TVCC apart from everybody else is the people in these buildings. And that's why there was no decision to be made. It was a slam dunk.
The Lady Cardinal volleyball team had another outstanding season, climbing to number 12 nationally at one point in the season, which matched the best ranking ever. The Lady Cards finished the season 24-4, with the 4 losses representing the fewest losses in the season in the 8-year history of the program. The Lady Cardinals, who went unbeaten in non-conference play, won 17 matches by 3-0 scores. Tasha Spain, the only coach in program history, recorded her 150th career collegiate coaching win, and sophomore Gianna Giordani was named Setter of the Year in the conference for a 2nd straight year. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Cardinal Weekly. For the Cardinal Sports Network, this is Benny Rogers reporting.